mother was going to church, but it was like the Lord wasn't calling her fast enough to the church, y'all. Like, what's up, my fluffy babies, and welcome to all newcomers. You are now a fluffy baby, and that's that on that, and that's on period. As you can see by the title, this video is gonna be a story time. Like, y'all should be, you should be. No, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm a bird. This was requested. A story time about sneaking into a guy's house, you know, with some sticky type shit. Nice. So I'm gonna tell y'all the first time I ever snuck into somebody's house and snuck out somebody's house, and then I'm gonna tell y'all my most recent sneak into somebody's house. And just wait, you gotta wait for it to see what happens. So let's just get into this video, and that's on that, and that's on period.
Want some more, nigga.
I just want
She said, hola, como esta? She said, konnichiwa.
Alright, guys. So, my first sneaking, I was in high school. I was in 11th grade. And I was going out with my first love or whatever. You feel me? So, yeah. I had went to his house one day after school, and you know, it was a sneaking because first off, his mother wasn't there. So I don't know if you want to count this as a sneaking, but it still was sneaking, you feel me? So damn, I feel like I gotta sneeze. You know when you feel like you gotta sneeze? Like I felt a tickle right there. So anyway, so when we got there, he opened the door and he was like peeking in his crib or whatever. Like he lived in a house. So his cousin was coming from like the second floor of the house. He was coming down and he had saw me. Cause like when you first come in his house, you gotta take off like your shoes and shit. Like, you know how you got a door, then you got like in between the next door before you even go in the house. So it's like that, but the next door was open and I was taking off my shoes or whatever. And I had put on his little slides. Ew, it's mad funny talking about him. But anyways, I had said hello to his cousin or whatever. And we just went about our day. Like, we just went to the straight to the back. And you had to, like, walk through like, the kitchen area. Like, the living room and the kitchen area type shit to get to his room. Like, his room was after the kitchen. So, that's the time I had. That was the first time I went to his house that technically I snuck in. Because I feel like a sneak in is when you're not supposed to be there. And their parents don't know that you're there. So, that's a sneak in. But then again, if somebody is there, like in the house in general, like his cousin, but he keeping it on a hush hush, that's still kind of technically a sneak in, but his cousin ain't gonna snitch on him, you feel me? So yeah. Now, one day, this is a whole other day now. So one day, I went to his house again, and his mother was coming home. So we had to sneak out the house. So we can't leave through the front door. Because, like, when I tell you, bro, it was the time, like, she was finna walk in the door time shit. Because, like, she used to come in the crib at the same time. Also, I think she used to come home from work, like, at 4:20 or some shit like that. Every time. It was either 4:20 or it was 5:06. One of those. I don't remember. But she used to come in at the same time. So, like, in the kitchen is a back door, like, to the house that you could leave out, and which is right next to his room. So, like, she finna come through the door, and we running out the back door type shit. Like, we open it, because I think that door was mad loud or some shit type shit. So, we had, like, open the door, creep out, and then I, like, when we went out, I stayed at the door outside, and he was looking up and down the block, right? He was looking up and down the block to see if his mother was coming, because she ain't come at the door yet. So he was like, stay there. We finna like hide right here until like we see her come or whatever. But we probably stayed there for like a good 4 minutes and we still ain't see her come. So he was like, all right, let's just go. So I kid you not. I kid you motherfucking not. While we finally walking up the block and sis is coming down the block. Bro, first off, it was like, all right. In my head, I'm just like, I hope he don't get in trouble, you feel me? And I don't know what's finna happen. Yada, 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 yada. I think this was my first time ever meeting his mother. And I'm like, yo, I don't know what's finna happen right now. So, we walk in and we stop. Because obviously, you can't walk past your mom's, bro. He can't walk past his mom. So, he was like, he didn't even tell him my real name, bro. He gave me some fake ass name. He did not even tell his mother my real name. She was like, oh, where y'all coming from? Yada yada yada. And he was like, oh, we coming from the park up the block. And son, like, it was hard lying to somebody's mom. So I'm just standing there and I'm just like, and she's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, this nigga gave me a whole ass another name. He did not tell her that my name was Monet. Like, he gave me some other wicked name. I don't remember what name he had gave me. But he gave me a whole nother name. Like, damn, like, that shit broke my heart. But when she finally met me, it was mad weird because it's like, she already had seen me before, so he had to tell her the truth, like, oh, I lied about this, that, and the third, you feel me? But that's not my fault, because ain't nobody something to do with that. Like, I'm supposed to be your motherfucking girlfriend. You over there giving your mother a different name of mine. Like, is you shitting me? The fuck? But that was the first time I ever snuck into somebody's house, and that was the first time I ever snuck out of somebody's house. You feel me? So, now I'm finna get into my most recent sneak in. This was freaking crazy. You feel me? So, this was my most recent sneak in. 2019, and it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. Like, y'all wanna know what happened? Y'all wanna know what happened? I'm finna tell y'all what happened. Like, let me know if you ever snuck into somebody's house first, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Yeah. Oh. It was 2019, and it was like towards the end of the year type shit. And I've been knowing this guy since my second year of college. My last semester of my second year of college. We met in my English class. You already know who you are. What's up? You feel me? Hot chocolate. That's my hot chocolate. But so I already, like, I've been to his house multiple times or whatever, but you know, his mom was not home. Like, his brother was home. His brother's school. I said hello to his brother and type shit. And this time, it was late. I was at my best friend's house, but we was leaving. Like, we was all leaving. Like, well, all, like, I'm like, oh, me and her, we was leaving or whatever. And I was like, yo, I'm not ready to go home, y'all. Like, I'm really not ready to go home. Because, like, my house is so freaking boring, son. Like, it really is. So I was like, let me hit up my son, hot chocolate. So I was like, what you doing? Like, I'm finna come over, whatever. Because I think he had asked me to come over one time to spend the night, whatever. And I was not with the shit, you feel me? But I was like, you know what, I'm bored. I don't want to go home. So I'm finna go over there, type shit. So she drove me from Queens all the way to Brooklyn. And I already had clothes and shit because I've been at her house for, like, probably a whole week at that point. So I was calling him like, all right, I'm on my way, yada yada yada. So in order to get, we finally got there. He did not come outside to get me, like, cause he couldn't. I think he couldn't leave his house. Cause if he left his house, it would have made it more hot. Like, you leaving, then you coming back in, type shit. You know, just it was better if you just open your door one time. You could say like you throwing out the garbage, and I think that's what he had did, type shit. So in order to get into his building, it's like, I don't know if you ever went into a building, like, it's multiple buildings inside, like a duplex complex, whatever you want to call that thing. But like in the middle is like a front desk. So when you go, they have to call your house. Let me know if your building has that, but don't got that. They gotta call your house and ask them, can you have it? Like, are you expecting a guest, type shit? You feel me? So the number that was on they booked for his door, like for his building number and his door, was his mother number. So we was like, oh nah, we can't do that. So when I got to the desk, y'all, I had to tell the security guard, she was a lady, the number to call. I was like, oh, that number is out of service, type shit. Like, you know, just say something real quick. I was like, call this number. He said to call this number. So I had gave her the number, and she was like, oh, you have a guest down here, are you expecting somebody? Because it's 11 at night, so like, they not finna let anybody through their little in a complex. Like, during the day, like, the doors open, like, you could go like through the security. And matter of fact, like, during the day, it's like an outside gate that's open, so you don't even have to go like through the security. But like at late at night, you ain't finna get in a building if ain't nobody expecting you. You feel me? And I respect that 100, because there's some crazy motherfuckers out here. So she called him, and he was like, yeah, he's expecting somebody. So then she buzzed me in, and then like I went through. So now I'm like out the little center building, I'm back outside now. I'm walking to his building, you know. So I get there, and I don't know if you called the number to get inside the door. I don't know how. I think you have to call the number. I think he just buzzed. I don't know how. I think I had called the number and he had buzzed me. Whatever how that went, I forgot. So when I finally got through the door in his building, I went in the elevator. I already knew his floor. So when I got there, I had on my Dr. Martin sandals, and you know them Johns is heavy as a mofo. So you can't be creeping in those shoes. You cannot creep in those shoes. So I had to take my shoes off, and I was holding them in my hand. Now, he had came out, and I think he went to the dumpster. I think he did, throw something in the garbage, if I'm not mistaken, or, that was just a scenario, the open door. Girl, I don't know. I think he really did go throw something in the garbage. And he was like, all right, wait right there. So, when you come inside his house, I don't know why everybody is you gotta go through their kitchen and their living room. Even with mine's that's just how places is set up out here in New York, I'm guessing. So when you first open his door, it's his kitchen, and then you gotta bust a little right, and that's the living room area, and then you bust a little left. So his room is past through the living room, and then it's his room there. So when I went in, guys, I had to bust a quick right, bust a quick left, and sprint. I was tiptoeing, sprinting across the living room to go into his room while I'm holding. Now, I think he was holding my bag, and I had, my sandals in my hand. I'll tell you, those sandals is heavy. I'm going to drop a clip of what sandals I'm talking about. Them joints is heavy. Ain't no creeping in nobody's house with those sandals. You will get caught. You will get caught. So, I made it. I made it safe and sound in his room. Inside the house, inside the room. His mother ain't know, and we was lit. We was in there drinking some Barefoot Moscato. Now, guys, y'all already know that's my favorite wine. And if you don't know, now you know. Send me a bottle. But, so we was drinking that. So, yo, liquor sits on my bladder. I cannot highly stress. Liquor sits on my bladder. So, I had to go to the bathroom. So, every time I had to go to the bathroom, he legit had to come to the bathroom with me, because when we walk into the bathroom, you gotta keep clear. If you see his mother open the door, whatever, I gotta sprint back to the room, tiptoeing back to the room type shit, you feel me? So he had to come with me to the bathroom. So yes, while I'm sitting there peeing on the toilet, he's standing right there, next to the shower, just standing there. So we in the bathroom together, we got that type of relationship, you feel me? Ain't no, funny business or whatever. You could pee in front of him type shit, whatever. So yeah, he had to take me to the bathroom every time I wanted to use the bathroom. So we was still drinking our Barefoot Moscato, and we was watching I think we started watching Good Burger. That was the last movie we watched together. Yeah, that was the last movie we watched together. We was watching Good Burger type shit. That movie is bad funny, ho, but a good burger cannot take you older. You feel me? So we was watching Good Burger, and we just ended up falling asleep. So the next morning, because this was a Saturday night, let me state that. The next morning was Sunday, so people go to church. Now, I ain't state this, but this is an African family. This is a Nigerian family house that I am in. So, yeah, let me just state that. His mother was going to church, and when I tell you, I had to use the bathroom so bad. I was doing the pee-pee dance by laying down, standing up, on a handstand, backflip, all of that, y'all. I was just all over the place, doing the pee-pee dance. I really had to use the bathroom. And his mother was going to church, but it was the Lord wasn't calling her fast enough to the church, y'all. She was really taking her time to go to church. You know, mothers, they gotta make sure, they living room clean, the kitchen looking right. Because my mother be doing the same thing, sis, come on, the Lord ain't calling you fast enough to the church. And when I tell you I had to pee, yo, let me know if this ever happened to y'all. You really had to pee, and you technically a ghost in somebody's house because you're not supposed to be there, and you really had to pee. And you ain't know what to do. You just had to sit there and dance, yo. I was dancing for 25 minutes. I kid you not. His mom was taking forever to go to church, yo. And peep this. While I'm waiting to use while I'm waiting for her to go to church, I had to hide under his blanket because his door was open like a little bit or whatever. But you know, just in general, like if like parents love to just bust into people's rooms type shit, you know. So especially mothers, they love doing that, busting into wherever you at because this is their house and this their rules. Da 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 da, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and motherfucking on. So I was hiding under the blanket. Like you couldn't even tell I was under there because like the way like he like put the blanket over me, like the wrinkles and shit. So I gotta use the bathroom so bad, like that shit sitting on my bladder, and I'm laying down under a blanket trying to do a pee dance under a motherfucking blanket. Bro, I was so tight, yo. I was under that blanket for like 15 minutes, and then the rest of the minutes I was dancing up because he ended up had closing the door, like, yeah, close the door. And I was just like, if she was to open the door, I would have been behind the door type shit, dancing, having to use the bathroom. Like, the Lord wasn't calling her fast enough to church. Yo. Guys, when she finally went to church, it was like the heaven gates open for me, and whew, I was relieved of the bladder in my system. All right, if you sneak into somebody's house, don't drink shit at night. Like, do not, especially if you drink something, drink a glass of water. Don't drink no liquor because that shit is gonna be sitting on your bladder for forever. Honestly, for fucking ever, you know, cause you a ghost in somebody's house technically, cause your ass ain't supposed to be there, cause your ass snuck into their house, and you a ghost, and you're not supposed to be there. Don't drink nothing. That is my advice to you. If you ever want to sneak into somebody's house, whether it's a boy or girl, whatever your flow is, I'm open to it all. Do not drink nothing at night if you know that they parent cannot see you, like, at all, and you gotta use the bathroom. Don't do it. Don't mother freaking do it. Cause honestly, we were so scared. Like, I mean, he wasn't even scared. Like, he was mad nonchalant about it. Like, if his mother was to like see me like in the house or whatever, he would have just say, yeah, like, yo, this Monet, like, this my girl, yada 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 type shit, you know. But that's how the story went. My first sneak in, my first sneak out, and my most recent sneak in, sleepover situation shit. Period. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below some stories of you sneaking in or sneaking out. I want to know the juice. I want to know the juice. I want to know the juice. Turn on your post bell notification, cause more story times are coming out. Matter of fact, drop some story time topics down below. I am an open book over here. I'm finna tell it all. If y'all want to see, if y'all want to know, if y'all want to see that, I'm finna tell it all. And that's just that on that. That's all. Here we pull. Thought I heard something. But thanks for watching, guys. Love you, my fluffy babies.